Having decided to tell Ross that she loves him, Raquel goes to the airport to wait for him with a bunch of flowers for him. But Ross is not alone, he has a new girlfriend, Julie. We soon learn the two met in graduate school and reconnected in China. Raquel is crushed by the sight of her and tries to leave the airport, but falls and draws the attention of Ross and Julie, who greet her. Out of embarrassment, Raquel tries to make nice with Julie, who is American, by pretending that her flowers are for her, to make her feel welcome into the country. Back at Monica's, the guys are waiting for Raquel and Ross to arrive from the airport. Monica notices the guys' new haircuts, which Phoebe did for them. Raquel arrives out of breath, visibly distressed, and tries to alert the rest about Ross and Julie, but fails to explain in time and Ross and Julie enter. Knowing her intentions when she left for Ross's arrival, the friends could not help but empathize with the difficulty of Raquel with the new situation. Later at Central Perk, Raquel asks Chandler to talk with Ross to get an explanation of how everything happened and how it's going with Julie. Chandler's talk with Ross fails to console Raquel, as Ross confirms that he's having a great time with Julie. When he starts receiving lovey-dovey phone calls from her at Monica and Rachel's apartment, Raquel can't deal with it and leaves to go somewhere unknown. The next morning, Raquel reveals what she did last night, Paolo. The friends aren't too happy to see Paolo, especially Ross, who is even less amused to hear what he was doing. I do Raquel. Meanwhile, Monica talks Phoebe into doing her hair. Phoebe is initially reluctant since she is worried that she won't live up to Monica's strict standards. Monica asks Phoebe to cut her hair like Demi Moore. However, Phoebe messes up the hairdo by confusing Demi Moore with actor Dudley Moore, giving Monica a short, mannish cut. Phoebe describes what she did to her to the guys, and makes Ross see her first to try and comfort her.